All right, we're here at the St. Kitts Marriott, where the first press conference for the 28th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival will be held. My name is Clement Monarch O'Gara, and I'm your host today. So we want to welcome everyone who is here in St. Kitts, sweet sugar city, for the St. Kitts Music Festival. And also, of course, we're welcoming you back in December for Sugar Mass 55. This one is going to be special.
Juve 10 times over. There's a deep passion inside for these type of events, these music festival type of events, where I think the catalog of my music lends well to. Being able to be very energetic on stage, also be very emotional and acoustic, bring that acoustic vibe and get that sentiment of the message in most of my songs out. I think, tonight you can expect 100% voice in the music festival. So, looking forward to a fantastic show, also backed by a top tier band, Lessons to the 18. And yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. Oh, the qualities, I don't know that. I feel for one and I got me in the sand. Blessings.
All right. There you have it. Runner-up in the road march in Trinidad and Tobago for Carnival 2026. And we move down the line. Good morning, everybody. My name is Kelly and I'm representing the new Vybes band. I want to say first that we're very excited for tonight. We've been doing a lot, but today is a bittersweet day. We woke up this morning and we got some terrible news. And I just want to say this to everybody. Live your life. Enjoy yourself. Love the people around you. Tell them that you love them. Have a little time to kiss a little bit longer. Just do all of that. And even for this music festival, go out and really enjoy yourself. So tonight, our performance from this morning is for our brother. Then we got some very terrible news, not him per se, but his family. And we won't put on into being there for him as a band. And, to show him that music is, can be a comfort. And when you have people around you that love you, it can, brighten the day, bring sunshine where there's gray skies. And I don't want to do the moment, but everybody expecting Vybes to come and perform the way I will perform. And if we don't do a little extra because of the situation, to just, at least energize over. Sorry that Mr. Machel came to here, he sent me because like I just said, the dire situation that's happening this morning. And just expect us to perform the way how now we perform. And we have something special too, so look out for that. Yeah. And like God said, chase the life. And I can't do what he does. Shut up, I'm going to the drums. All right, and one thing he failed to mention, which is so important, is New Vybes are the current road march champions of Sugar Mass. And now we move to the land of many rivers, where PARTYAAD is taking over.
Yeah, man. Good morning to everybody. My name is Shelly. I'm the lead artist at Signal Band, representing Booyah Music, and by extension the island of Dominica and the entire Caribbean. This is a music festival that brings the best of the Caribbean together. And it's an honor to sit at the table but also share the stage with the best of the best. I've been to St. Kitts a few times, but that few times that moment started last year. Last year was our very first time visiting St. Kitts after touring about 80% of the Caribbean. And that was through the St. Kitts Music Festival. And it's just crazy how after that, St. Kitts just continued to show love, and we were always getting calls every month to come to St. St. Kitts. Well, we had to kind of, save ourselves for the festival because you can't be here everywhere because we're going to come back and play on the biggest stage in the Caribbean, which is the St. Kitts Music Festival. So, we wanted to be back-to-back performers. Just want to touch a little bit on Booyah as well. I hear a lot of people say Booyah is having a moment, or Booyah is very trending right now. And I think, Shelly and Signal Band being on the music festival and Booyah Music being on the music festival shows that it's not just a moment, but it's a movement. A movement would be the music trending here and there or whatever, but once you can get to be on these festivals, it means that it's bigger than a moment. It's a movement, and we welcome everybody on the movement. Shelly, Signal Band, looking forward tonight to mash up the place. They love you when you're nice, and I'm gonna make you ask me to sing this. They love you when you're nice, so they can take advantage of your niceness. I say they love you when you're nice, so they can call your phone when they're in crisis. When Navi do, they just disappear. When things tight, they just reappear. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. All you always want and have nothing to give. Well, bye, 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 bye. Till you owe me. I tell you, no one is the nice guy. Shop them later.
All right, that's Shelly from the Signal Band. And now we're going to come back home and we're going to talk to a guy who had one of the most popular songs for Sugar Mass 54, which was last Carnival. Brandon, we're at your desk.
Yeah, good morning to everyone. Proudly, my name is Brandon. Soca Monarchy, St. Nevis, proudly representing on the stage for the first time. I'm happy to be a part of this lineup. I want to believe that this lineup was stolen from my playlist. So yeah, I'm happy to share the stage with these powerhouses. Actually, the last time Machel Montano performed in St. Kitts, I was his videographer. So it's a full circle moment now to be able to perform on the same stage as in my past life. So time says a lot, and Machel also said to me, when I told him I wanted to be into songwriting and whatnot, he said, you never know what could happen, And then here we are today. So happy to be a part of this lineup. Just gonna come out with the energy. We've been preparing a lot, so expect vibes tonight. And oh no, that rhythm there sweet, so. Oh no, that rhythm there sweet like so. Oh no, that rhythm there sweet, so. We gonna drop it tonight. Alright.
Drop it. Alright, then we're gonna move to the far left. And we're gonna go down to Bim. Barbados.
Oh, she body's in control. And if you think I tell a lie.
Well, good morning, everybody. I just thought I would do that first. My name is Edwin from the group Krosfyah, representing from Barbados. Well, it is awesome to be here, especially knowing that I was here for the very first St. Kitts Music Festival. And I remember so many people, so many daughters, and what we call today haters, saw the negativity and just didn't think that this would last. Jeez, boy, look at this now. Look at St. Kitts now. Somebody goes St. Kitts for one applause for this music festival. So I won't hold up the crowd and say much more. I just want to say thank you for having me. Thank you for having Krosfyah. It is an honor to be a part of this honestly big stage of very fantastic artists, and I'm just glad to be here. So thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Edwin. And now we're going to come back home again to a former Soca Monarch winner here in Sweet Sugar City, Rucas H.E.
You know it's me, Mr. H.E. So, multiple Soca Monarch winner, multiple gold match winner. This is not my first time on the St. Kitts Music Festival, but I think every time that I am a part of the St. Kitts Music Festival lineup, it is always different, because every time I get the opportunity to be on this world-class, or a part of this world-class show, I always want to do something more, something different every time I touch the stage. And so again, I want to say thanks to the St. Kitts Music Festival for always making sure that we are a part of it. And tonight is going to be just a bit different, but very exciting, because we are now going to be taking that bold step and putting our song on the stage. And our song is called Vybes. And so, tonight, you are going to get a full Vybes set. So it's straight pep from start to end. So make sure you come prepared. Whatever shoes you have, if you think they're strong, they're not. Get rid of them. Right? And so, guys, what can I say? Outside again, in the middle of the streets, already got a mother find me. Outside again, so jam me with the masters and me friend and them behind me. Outside again, so me walking down a girl and tell them that it's not a problem. Outside again, I need more again. See you in the park tonight.
All right, Rucas. Thank you for that. And now we go down to the Spice Isle of Grenada.
They try to calm me down, they try to calm me down, they say I can't. Listen everybody, my name is Vaughn, from the beautiful trial and state of Grenada, Caribbean, PT Planning. I won't be long, I just want to say thank you guys, thank you St. Kitts, thank you to the organizers, Ministry of Tourism, for everybody for having me. Expect what I always do, I leave everything on the stage, I give everything to ensure that the audience enjoy. I'm happy to be in such great company. I'm between H.E and H.E. So I don't know what that may mean, but you know what I mean? So big up all the artists, St. Kitts. Oh my God, so much calls. Again, I hadn't saved myself for the festival, but thank you for having me in such short time, back to back. Y'all know how I do it, so it's gonna be great energy, great vibes, and a great performance, I'm sure, from everyone. So again, thank you for having me. God bless everyone. Thanks for everyone's support. Respect. Just one.
Okay. So we're gonna welcome Simon. He's on his Encore World Tour. And he's become the all-time winningest road march champion in Trinidad and Tobago, beating Lord Kitchener. 12th road march this year, of course. And he's launched the documentary Like a Boss, Journey of the Soca King. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Soca King.
Thank you very much. Good morning to all. Good morning to the people of St. Kitts. I must say, I'm not as fortunate as Edwin to be at the first. I don't know if I was at the first. I'm not as fortunate as Voice to be here every year. Or Signal every month. But you know, I must say congratulations to St. Kitts, because this music festival has been a gem of the Caribbean, and it lends to consistency and quality. And I have been here a couple times to this music festival, but this time I'm very excited because I don't think I've been here in about 15 years. So as soon as I step off the plane, the sort of love and greeting and energy I got from every single person in that airport felt very genuine to me, that they were excited. You know what that says? Absence made the heart grow fonder. So I am looking forward to the energy of tonight. I can't wait to, dive into some of my hits that I haven't been able to sing here in a long time. I'm very excited. It's an honor again to be on such a stellar cast. Everybody here seems to be, highly accomplished and great at what they do. So I think we're gonna have an exciting night. Last night I met a woman who said she cooked for me when I was about 10 or 11 years old here in St. Kitts. And she went down that memory lane, and she's Kittitian, but she flew in from London. So I know this festival is bringing people home. I met people from St. Vincent, I met people from Antigua, all in one night. So I know it's bringing people from the region. But most importantly, I'm excited to see the people of St. Kitts and Nevis come out tonight to see WM. Now, as I say, I'm slightly low-key tooting that I ain't coming here every year. Haven't been invited in a while. But sometimes, quantity never beats quality. The last time I was here, I had the privilege of performing with one of the greatest African Afrobeats artists, Two-Face. And I was only afforded that opportunity because of St. Kitts Music Festival. Since then, I'm really proud. I'm grateful for that, and I'm really proud to say that has strengthened my relationship with the African music scene and the motherland, the music. And I think that is a very noble thing of this festival, to reach those distances and those lengths and do things like that. That is what we live for. We live to be among our peers and make good relationships and spread our music to the corners of the globe. So, thank you for that quality performance the last time. And I hope this will be the last 15-year journey for Machel here, because you know what they say. They say you're only as good as your last performance. The road long, but we have endurance. Stamina make me last 2 weeks. Now we turn St. Kitts to a masterpiece. Last year was good, but we chasing greatness. That's why tonight gonna be the greatest. If you've been here before and you wanted more, here's the encore. We'll give them. Thank you very much. Listen well.
All right, thank you, King. One small piece of information that ACP Rogers is going to give to you now. We think that this is very important.
Yes. Thank you, man, again. And I wish I could put this in a nice song like all the ads, so it could spread across. But however, this is with the 420 and the patrons who enter in. I omitted what number or quantity you could work with. So for clarification, it's 5 pre-roll. I don't want people to make a meaning out of it, but don't bring up the bag of ganja. And you're wrapping it, walk with 5 pre-rolls and your lighter. Maybe 2 lighters to make sure. Alright, so this is how you can walk with and they will not be taken away. You bring in the big bag, it will be taken away. Alright, so for clarification and for it's still at the game. Alright, thank you very much, man.
What size you talking about? This is revolutionary, yeah?
The question has been asked of me, how big? How big?
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Okay, that's and remember, the body can take some. So don't overdraink and oversmoke, and then you burn the medical people. Because for those of us who don't know, the medical people have been taking persons consistently from the shop to the hospital. So we don't want that. The kids, we don't want that. So just please abide, enjoy this, and have fun. Be good. Thank you.
All right. Okay, now. So now we're going to have, I'm turning over to the media. There's a mic on my.
my first question is to the PS and the officer in charge. As we all know, bad news trends to spread faster than good news, especially on social media. There has been a lot of discussion surrounding the statement that persons under the age of 18 would not be allowed to attend the music festival. Many young fans are disappointed and when they heard that. Can you clarify the current position? Has there been any update, reconsideration regarding the age policy? And what message would you like to send to the young fans, parents who are a little bit confused? That's my first question. My second question, Vaughn, Edwin, Signal Band Voice, Machel, I want to say thank you. I have been following your careers for many years as I'm a DJ, one of the top DJs in St. Kitts, by the way, so I've been pushing your music on the radio club, right? And you've inspired many of us. Machel, especially in your recent song Encore, you remind us that you're only as good as your last performance. That mindset adopted in my own career because it pushes me to keep raising the bar every single time. My question is, this is kind of putting you on the spot for a bit. After everything you've accomplished and global platform you've built, would you consider collaborating with an emerging artist from St. Kitts and Nevis, artists like Mr. mentioned, Rucas H.E, Brandon, Dijon, or other artists, not just to make a great song, but to help shine spotlight on the incredible talent we have here, and to show the world that Caribbean next stars can come from smaller islands too.
I went on to the Morning Express to clarify the issue with respect to the age limit. Currently, there is no policy in place that restricts persons who are under 18 from attending the music festival. So let me be clear. There is no policy and nobody will be turned away from the music festival. However, we, recognizing that there are elements within the festival that are not friendly for children, we encourage parents and guardians to ensure that children are accompanied at all times for safety purposes. And so I hope this clarifies it. I see somebody on social media say, like, I think I'm the commissioner of police. I'm not. But at the Ministry of Tourism and the St. Kitts Music Festival, we recognize that there is possibly an appetite for this event to be an adult-only event. And we believe that if any changes are to be made, that this will be done through consultation. We're not going to make the announcement the day before the festival because we recognize that this has been the norm over the years for the children to come with their parents, etc. And so we're happy to have the conversation in the future, possibly for future festivals. But for today and for this year's 28th edition, there is no policy restricting or prohibiting persons under 18 to attend the festival. Again, it remains the responsibility of the parents and the guardian to ensure that their children are in a safe environment at all times. And so we just want to admonish everybody and encourage you to ensure that your children are accompanied. It is your responsibility. I don't follow social media all the time, but I saw somebody made reference to the law and unaccompanied minors after particular hours. I do believe that there is a law. I think it's after 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. And so the festival leaves that up to the police to do their jobs. But for now, the festival does not prohibit anybody who's under 18 to attend the festival. Hope this clears it up. While I'm sitting here, I have received maybe 100 messages regarding this. Somebody snapshot this, create a meme, something. We're not restricting persons at this time, but we will have a conversation about it. If there's the appetite for it, then you all will be part of the decision making. Thank you.
Thank you, PS.
Thank you very much for your question. I think it's knowledge that Machel Montano has always been one of the greatest collaborators, collaborating across the Caribbean region. I'm very proud of that. Even in our most prolific road march song named Family, we consider that sometimes we more than family because we so broad. 2019 we collaborated with Skinny Fabulous from St. Vincent and Dana from Dominica on a Bouillon song that won road march and was one of the biggest songs in the Caribbean. So I am always open to collaboration. 3 of my policies when I wake up every day is make music representing the highest expression of who I am and take it to the corners of the globe. The 3rd one is do the most smart and innovative business. But the 2nd one is the most important one, to collaborate with others and empower, educate, and elevate both them and ourselves. So I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm already in the works of collaboration here in St. Kitts, and that will be announced at some point in time. Also, I look forward to any young artists with the vigor and the intent to take it to the corners of the globe to work with me. So I'm always excited, and I'm very, very, very open to that.
We'll be looking forward to the announcement.
Sure.
All right, thank you. So